Every morning, before your eyes have even adjusted to the sun, you reach for a cold glass mirror that tells you exactly who to be. You likely feel in control of this ritual. You believe you are carving your own path by curating your feeds and skipping the ads that don't interest you. But we've traded the ocean's depth for a puddle's safety, wondering why we are still thirsty for meaning in a desert of data. This diagram shows the siphoning of that attention. By filtering your every move into a stream of data, the system turns your very desires into a blueprint for corporate profit. You have become a ghost inhabiting a machine built to hollow you out. This architecture ensures that even in our most hyper-connected moments, we feel deeply and entirely alone. Consider the algorithm as a digital lock. It isolates your focus and builds a cage of code that feeds on your envy. It traps you in a cycle of mimetic desire, where you want things simply because the digital collective has deemed them valuable. The algorithm constantly presents you with a curated reality of other people's highlights. This endless, automated comparison is engineered to spark resentment and a persistent feeling that you are not enough. Carl Jung diagnosed this state of fragmentation decades ago. He called it the mass man. You create a shallow, performative persona for the screen, while your true, complex self, the shadow, is pushed out of sight to rot in your subconscious. The psychological toll is absolute. The innate human drive for internal mastery, the will to power, is hijacked and replaced by a desperate external will to be liked. In the 19th century, power structures were physical and obvious. A master was a visible person, usually standing at the top of a clear hierarchy. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche warned of slave morality, a state where individuals strip themselves of original values, defining their existence entirely by opposing a perceived evil master. Today, power resides within the code. A silent, automated master now dictates the boundaries of your digital reality. The algorithm leverages slave morality by constantly serving you curated outrages. It tells you what to hate and who to fear to keep you clicking and scrolling. We have built a cage made of light, where millions exist in a synchronized state of reactionary anger, captivated by the glow in their hands. By participating in this outrage, you are submitting to the code's control. Fighting the content of the algorithm only serves to tighten the digital lock on your mind. You cannot negotiate with or outsmart the algorithm. Sovereignty requires a different kind of movement, a complete departure from the logic of the system itself. We must look to the archetype of the sage. This requires merging Nietzsche's creator of original values with Jung's process of individuation, the integration of the shadow into a whole sovereign being. The cure requires the intentional destruction of your virtual idol. You have to stop seeking your reflection in the black mirror and begin a radical withdrawal from the digital herd. You must descend into the absolute silence of the self, where the algorithm can no longer hear your thoughts. This is the algorithm's one fatal weakness. In the complete silence of a detached mind, the machine has no inputs to exploit. In that darkness, the fragmented last man dies. From that void, the sovereign individual is finally born. To truly reclaim your autonomy and your life, you must first be willing to be entirely forgotten by the virtual world.